But let's stay on the economy. Specifically, let's talk about the fuel prices and even the supply of the product itself, because JoyNews is learning this afternoon that some of the fuel operators, especially the state-owned Goil, is running out of some of its supplies. My colleague James Kwesi has been visiting some of the outlets and brings us the latest.
JoyNews' checks at 4 Goil stations along the Odoko-Kaneshie Road reveals shortage of super at all 4 stations. Although 2 stations at Odoko have both super and diesel shortage, Goil at Atiko Malam Junction and Malam Market both have diesel but no super. The situation appears to be an only Goil problem because other OMCs along the stretch have fuel. Executive Secretary of COPEC, Duncan Amwa, explains why.
I can confirm that there's been some light supply disruptions with Goil. Personally, I did a few of their outlets just yesterday, and it was difficult to get fuel. We had to probe and ask a few questions what probably could be accounting for, on the back of the fact that we had earlier made a prediction that the second window for April is likely to see fuel prices go up. We were thinking that it was simply the issue of hoarding, where dealers were not willing to put products at the forecourts because they anticipate a price adjustment upwards. But when we checked, it was just simply because they were not able to get the sort of products that they do supply on a regular to some of their outlets, and that has led to the no fuel sign at a lot of the forecourts, where in some cases you may be lucky to get diesel but no petrol. In other cases, you don't even get the 2 products altogether.
Are you expecting that it gets worse, spreading to other parts of the country in the coming days?
Well, it is likely they would be able to stem the tide. If you look at that, they have been able to discharge per our checks some 26 million liters of the specific fuel that they put out on the market just last night. It is expected that they will be able to ease the shortage situation across pumps across the country, but that might take a couple of days, even up to a week, to be able to rectify.
Which means that the shortage is limited to oil and Goil, not the other fuel OMCs.
For now, I can confirm a lot of the other OMCs have products. Goil is just trying to be specific with themselves, and for which reason most people will be turned back.
Well, we have a statement from Goil explaining what exactly is happening at many of its outlets across the country. Let's get to that statement and get a bit of a clarity on what's happening to the State Petroleum Company. Now, Goil wishes to acknowledge to the public, especially its valued customers, that there have been some shortages of its Super XP RON 95 at some of its stations. The shortages which were experienced during the Easter holidays were because of the operational challenges occasioned by supply disruptions. Now, Goil has meanwhile taken delivery of enough products and has yesterday taken adequate steps to dispatch over 2 million liters to our fuel stations experiencing the shortages. Over 2 million liters more will be dispatched today. Additionally, Goil intends to release more stocks to the affected stations in the next 2 days to augment supplies at the stations. So Goil is apologizing for the inconveniences caused to consumers.